Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe, peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the Trillion Dollar Tickers broadcast. I'm your host,
Peace, blessings,
Matt Riches. Let's get into it, y'all. I'm running 2 shows every day. This is the pre-market brief, and we'll be back at the market open to break down live price action, momentum, and execution, and of course, breaking news. Remember, I watch the markets, give the breaking news, and find the levels so you don't have to. I'm going to give you 3 levels of support and 3 levels of resistance for each of our $1 trillion tickers. It's Wednesday morning, and the Oblivion trade has been postponed. We're currently at 22 on the Fear and Greed Index. We're still in extreme fear, but equities have gapped up between 2.5% and 3% since the announcement yesterday that Trump has agreed to the 2-week suspension of attacks on Iran, and Iran has vowed to allow the safe passage for the ships through the Strait of Hormuz. All right, let's get into the mantra right quick. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable, I am skilled, I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, let's get into Robert Greene's daily law for today. Master your emotional responses. Displaying anger and emotion are signs of weakness. You can't control yourself, so how can you control anything? Displaying anger and petulance is a sign of helplessness and a lack of self-control, which ultimately erodes the respect others have for you. When your responses are out of proportion to the occasion, you appear comical and sensitive to slights, making it easy for others to undermine you. True power lies in maintaining a cool exterior, realizing that tantrums only signal to the world that you are easily manipulated. In long-term investing, that angry investor is the one who sells their $1 trillion tickers in a fit of rage when the market corrects. They take every dip personally, exaggerating the hurt and losing sight of the machine of design that is for wealth creation. By mastering your emotional response to extreme fear, you retain the respect of the tape and the security of your family legacy. Fulfilling your life's task requires a stoic approach, watching the war headlines without letting them dictate your structural path. The longer you remain unemotional, the more opportunities you have to accumulate value, while others are cowed by tantrums. Active traders fail when they trade out of wrath or revenge, trying to punish the market for a losing position. To survive a 12% crash in oil, you must have zero emotional attachments to your bias. You must be as cool as the Pakistani negotiators. If you take a power plant day threat personally and hold onto a long position out of petulance, you will be undermined by the liquidity. Displaying emotional discipline at 11 a.m. for the FOMC minutes allows you to see the levels clearly without the fog of anger. A trader with no self-control is a mark for the smart money every single time. The ceasefire is in. The Fed minutes are at 11 a.m. Stay patient, stay disciplined. Execution over emotion. Process over prediction. Now let's get to these levels, y'all. All right, first we have SPY. Currently in the pre-market at 6 76.47. That's a very nice gap up from yesterday. All right, so downside support, we got 674.70, very close under that. We have the pre-market low 674.62, followed by 673.10, 671.25, 669.20. To the upside resistance, we got 677.20, pre-market high 678.15, 680.10, 682.10. QQQ currently in the pre-market 608.51. The downside support, we got the pre-market low of 605.63, 601.90, 597. To the upside resistance, we got a weekly level, but it's so close to that. It's at 608.80. We got the pre-market high of 610.07, 611.40. The VIX has gapped down drastically. It's down 20% actually, and the VIX is under 21. The VIX is at 2038 right now. NVIDIA in the pre-market is at 184.50. The downside support, we got 184. We got the pre-market low, 183.26, 182.40, 181.20. To the upside resistance, we got 185. Got the pre-market high, 185.21, 186.10, 187.60. Apple in the pre-market is at 259. The downside support, we got the pre-market low, 258.56, followed by 258, 256.15. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high, 259.86, followed by 260.85, 262.15. Google in the pre-market, we had 318. The downside support, we got 316.50. The pre-market low, 315.89, and then 315. To the upside resistance, we got 318.10, which is very close to the current price, but it is what it is. We got the pre-market high of 318.75, followed by 319.50, and then 322. Next, we got Tesla. And the pre-market is at 363.20. And the downside support, we got 360.70, followed by 359, 356.40. To the upside resistance, we got 364.55, 365, and 368, and then 370.30. Microsoft currently in the pre-market at 383.95. Downside support, we got the pre-market low at 383.50, followed by 383, 381.70, and 379.69. To the upside resistance, we got 384.30, 385.90, pre-market high 386.29, 387.15, 388.40. Next, we got Amazon. And the pre-market is at 222.75. The downside support, we got 221.30, followed by the pre-market low 220.61, 222.50, 219.75. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high 323.10, which is also an hourly level, and then 224.50, 225.55. TSM currently in the pre-market at 367.41. The downside support, we got 366.10, 364.50, 363.60, and then the pre-market low of 363.21. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 368.63, followed by 370, and then 374 weekly level. Meta Platforms in the pre-market is over 600, y'all. Got 604.56. For the downside support, we got 604.10, followed by 599.84, which is the pre-market low, and then 594.20 and 592.55. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 506. Of 606, followed by 609 and 613.70. Next, we got AVGO, currently in the pre-market at 347.95. For the downside support, we got 347.60. Pre-market low at 346.54 and 345. To the upside resistance, we got 349.45, 351.70, and then the pre-market high of 352.25, and then 353.15. brk.b in the pre-market is at 484.73. Pre-market low of 483.08. Pre-market high of 486.78. All right. That's our levels, folks. Put on your alerts, and we'll be back at the market open to see which levels hit. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the pre-market brief, $1 trillion tickers. I'm your host, Matt Riches. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.